Welcome back, everybody. If a music festival is in your future this summer and you're looking for a little hair inspo, it's time to set the flower crowns down for at least a moment and ready to pick up some fashionable festival tips now from international stylist Amy Stolmeyer. Welcome to the show, Amy.
Thank you. It's always great to be here.
And I love this segment, and you're going to throw us 3 trends in just a second. But overall, what is the feel when you hear and think about festival hair this year?
There's so many different personalities at the festival, and it's all the trend. So we have 3 really unique looks that you're gonna find these people at every single festival. So they're also really easy do-it-yourself looks, which is what's fun about it. Hair should be fun, the festival's fun, it's music, it's vibes. It's a good time.
I love it. Okay, so why don't we start with a little glitter in our lives. So what is the trend here?
So the trend here, we kind of, we're seeing a lot of this sort of unicorn or fairies, almost celestial delights. For first look, what we did was we put a little bit of these pastel soft colors into the hair. This is low commitment. This can wash right out with first shampoo. So you can use chalks, you can use spray-ins, and it's something really fun that you can do to be festival ready and have a little bit of softness. We did play up a little glitter, and I'll show you with
if you can tilt your head down a little, we can see it.
Just a little gel, literally a little easy gel, a brush, and pour in some glitter.
Is this glitter like you'd find at like a art shop?
Anywhere. Any glitter that you have. Tilt down for me. And you can just paint and blot that right into the hairline.
Are you focusing on the roots for this look?
I am. I'm just doing on her parting. It's very soft and really kind of feathering it in. You can also, of course, go in and paint all around if you want a few in a couple other pieces around the face. And this will just completely lighten up the entire look.
Okay, so before we move on to the next look, you were mentioning chalk and the color that you brought in for the unicorn colors.
Yes.
What product is that, and where would I find that?
You can find, honestly, chalk at great place is the art supply store because they just have the whole palette.
Is it like chalk that we're thinking of?
Not necessarily what you're going to scribble on the ground with, but think of artist chalk. It's very soft and powdery.
Artist chalk.
Yeah. It's a good one. Sometimes they're in little pucks, little tubs.
Okay.
Or you can get ones that you might have to kind of scrape down a little bit to get a powdery effect. You can also use that just in the root area with a brush.
Love it.
The glitter scene is really fun.
It's
We're
a fun
seeing
one.
It everywhere, popping up at every festival.
All right, so let's move on now for the next look.
Sure.
Accessories we think of, we don't necessarily think of accessories for hair. So Amy, bring us to this next look. What are we doing?
So something a little different is that we're seeing a lot of metallics, so always fun. We're seeing it popping up everywhere. But hair jewelry, literally piercing the hair.
Piercing the hair.
Piercing the hair. So you can go in with hoops. I got these again at a craft store, but if you have, maybe that one side that you can't find the partner to, you can now go in and you can just hook that. I just shimmy it, open it a little bit and shimmy it, and you can hook that right into the hair.
Let's show that. Wow. I always wanted a nose ring, Amy.
Well,
so maybe this is my next best bet. We couldn't put it in my nose, but I can put it in my hair.
Well, there you go. Again, if you have a little fay of that, it's something that can last you just the weekend, and you can go and really place it. And of course, you can get any color metal. If you have lighter colored hair, you can go in with the dark metals. It's really fun. And we're just seeing these really fun ways of playing up the accessories.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, chains?
Chains too. We're seeing chains. It might be a little more advanced. You'll kind of ribbon that through the hair.
Yeah.
But
call it a party
really
when there's chains. Yeah. Why don't we move to our last look? Because when I think of boho, I automatically do think of braids and braiding, but you're taking it up to the next level.
So this is a really fun technique. We talk all about do-it-yourself. So of course, there's always going to be that classic boho chic, pretty boho at the festival. That's what festival look originated as. I call this a water faux braid. It's a braid that you can do. It's simple, 3-strand braid done on the side, and I left out pieces on the very top. Now, you might not have seen one of these in a long time, a topsy tail.
Oh, you are taking us way back, Amy.
Way back. But this is just a godsend for creating these pull-through braids because you can do it very easily.
Can I turn our model just a little bit more?
And look like a pro.
There it is.
So I left out, these top pieces were also left out and then pulled through, and I'll show you how I did that. So I can take all of the hair through. I'm going in, I can weave just a little bit, and then I will pull through, and I have my water faux braid. And I haven't had to fuss or rough up my braid at all, but she's gonna be this soft boho look that you can create yourself with a little gadget.
Just before we go to break, if you look really closely, very hard to see on camera, but if you're a child of the 80s like I am, I noticed something. I see a bit of a crimp through her hair. I caught you. Because I'm old, Amy. That's why I caught you. Is crimping coming back for festival
First of all,
hair?
absolutely crimping is coming back because not everyone has that perfectly disheveled natural hair. So it's a way that if someone has a finer texture, especially for braiding, it's the cheat sheet for braiding where you can put that in and really blouse out and puff up the braid to look very thick. So that is definitely a great trick for festival or any braiding.
Absolutely. Me, my crimper, my topsy tail, and my extensions. We're all ready for festival season. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, guys.
We hope we've inspired you, everybody. We're going to be right back in just 2 minutes.